Hey guys, it's Ryan, and today I'm going to teach you how to solve a Rubik's Cube only using half turns. So I'm just making this because I have the YouTube unofficial record average, and I just want to share my method, I guess. So there's gonna be a couple of steps and only 2 algorithms, I think. So the first step is getting a side, but that would be actually 2 steps. So the first step will be getting the corners, and then the second step will be getting the edges. But then for this part there will be another algorithm, but it's actually the same. And then so that's the first, I guess, step. And the next step is solving the middle layer. And then the last step, it can be skipped sometimes. It's a 50-50 chance, I think. But if not, you will get an H-perm, and there's one algorithm for that. So yeah, let's get started. Now there's going to be some cases for the corners, but usually just one turn will make it easy, I guess. So the first thing to do is make these 2 corners the same, or just any of these 2. So sometimes that will be already done, but in this one it isn't. So you just want to find the side that you want to do. I'll just do white because everyone teaches on white. So then, I don't know if you can see it, but if you do a R2 from this angle, this white orange will go to here, to orange white, because the white can't go here because it's only half turns. So in this Y permish thing where it's when the corners are like that, I guess, you just do an R2, or just move that piece over here and then kind of match it. And if you don't really get that, then just, if you already know how to solve Rubik's Cube, then you'll kind of get that if this doesn't belong here, then it has to belong here, because like I said, it's the half turn thing, so you can't really do that, move it here, because it'll just go there. So you can just kind of match it up, and then you'll have a really simple case that I'm guessing you can do, because these 2 are matched up with the center, so that means this has to go up here. You can just do this. If it's down here, then just move it over and do it. And then you just want to match it up with the other centers, so like that. Now don't mind the all these other sides, that's just a weird case, I guess. But so we want to look for the edges that go here, and we'll try to do one at a time, 1 or 2. So we're going to use this algorithm. It's you do I forgot what rotation is, but you move the whole cube like this. So if the white's on the bottom, then it would be in the front. And then you do this algorithm, R2, U2, R2, U2, R2, U2, and that switches this one with this one, and then that one with that one. So then, because we had these two here, then this would go there and this would go there. So we just solved 2, and then, but this is what we want to do. We first want to do solve 3, and then this one's already solved, so that's lucky. But if it's not, you would just, like, you know, match it up here, so to swap these two and these two, and then do the algorithm. So then when you get to the third one, there's something, it's like similar. You want to move this piece, like the piece that goes there, and these corners where, like, there's nothing between them, on the top. So like the yellow, for example. So I could just do U2, you know, like that. And then we would do for this one, it's just a y prime, and then we're just gonna do the same thing, because this piece would go here, which is solving this bar, and then these don't really matter because we'll solve them in the next step. So then we'll just do the same algorithm, and then you'll have this bar done. So it could be rather here or here, but I'm guessing that you already know how to put it in. So yeah, so that's the first step, solving here. And yeah, okay, now for the next step. Now we're also going to use the R2U2 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 algorithm. So the first step to look for, or the first thing to look for, is this like bar where like the edge is already solved. In this case there's already 2, but we'll just look at this one. And then you want to hold that on your left and do the algorithm. R2 U2 R2 U2 R2 U2, and then now these two will be flipped, and you really just only want one that's solved. So now if you do the algorithm from here, you'll just mess up this. If you do it from here, you'll also mess up this. And you just did it from here, so the only place that you can do it really is just here, and then that would actually move this to here, which would solve this part. So just do that algorithm for this case. And then now we can kind of see it's like this piece needs to be flipped, so we can just do the switch algorithm. And I can already see that we're gonna skip the last step, but yeah, so this is just for the second step. You could get into a case like this, where it's all like a pattern-ish thing. It could be rather on this side or this side, but you just want to do if it's on like the line is going, if it's matching on the right for every side, then you just do the algorithm and then do a Y rotation, do it again, and then do it again, so like this. Now if you have this, it's like similar, but it's on the left this time. You just do the algorithm, but you do a Y prime rotation instead of a Y, so like this. Now if you have this case where it's like a checkerboard, thing. For the middle layer, you just want to do the algorithm on like at any angle. You just do the algorithm on here and here, and then you do it on here and then here. So like this. So yeah, that's for that weird case. If you have a case like this where it's headlights here and headlights here, you just want to well, you see this like kind of pair, so you want to solve this line and then this line, because that's the side with the pair, and then these are just like checkered. So to do that, we can just use the swap algorithm to swap these two. And then this is just the algorithm here, the swap algorithm here, and then a Y2 and then swap algorithm. So like this. Now I might have not went through all the cases because I can't really think of any more, but if I did, please comment down below and then tell me which case, and I'll try to make a video for that. Now for the third step, it's just really one algorithm, and it's 12 moves long. So this would be one move, so it's pretty long, but you kind of get used to it, and there's a finger trick for it too. So it's just the H perm you hold at any angle, and like I said, it's only half turn, so don't worry about R's and R primes. So yeah. So the algorithm is R2, down 2, F2, down 2, R2, back 2, R2, down 2, F2, L2, D2, or down 2, and then R2. So again, at any angle, it's R2, down 2, F2, down 2, R2, back 2, R2, down 2, F2, L2, down 2, and then R2. So then the finger trick for that, grab this part with your, oh wait, so you grab this part with your thumb and other fingers like this, and you just bring it down. Then you do a D2 with your ring finger, do a F2 with your right hand with the index and middle, and then do a D2 again with your ring finger, and then R2 like that, and do a back 2 like this with your index and ring, and then move it back with an R2, and then another D prime, I mean a D2, yeah, sorry, and then F2 like this with your index and middle, and then this one I just do a RW, instead of holding like that, just like that, and then that, And then I do an L2 like this. You can do it like that, but it doesn't really matter. And then I just move my hand back, and then yeah, so you can get pretty fast at it. I think it takes me like 3 seconds or something. So when you skip this, like when it gets skipped, you should be really happy. So yeah, I think that's it for a tutorial. And I'm probably going to try to beat Cubro's single solve, because it's like a 3-second solve, and that's crazy. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video.